This is a baritone ukulele. And it's different from all the other ukuleles. The little ones, those are tuned, my dog has fleas. My dog has fleas. Okay? This is tuned like the first 4 strings of that guitar. So a G chord is simply 1 finger. C chord, 2 fingers. Now on a regular guitar, a G chord is 3 fingers. This is 1. Because I took the 2 strings away.
Okay.
G. 3 fingers.
So these 3 instruments are absolutely the same. You play them the same way. This is a tenor guitar, baritone uke, and a plectrum banjo. But they're all tuned to the first 4 strings of a 6-string guitar. It's called Chicago tuning or guitar tuning. So anyway, I was telling Don I play at a nursing home once a month, and we have a great time, and there's one of the young gals that works there named Katie, and she likes this song, and I changed the words. Camptown ladies sing this song, doo-dah. Well, but when I'm there, Camptown Katie, oh, she loves it. Camptown Katie sings this song, doo-dah, doo-dah. Camptown racetrack, can you hear this?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Oh, doo-dah day, wind to run all night, wind to run all day. I bet my money on a bobtail nag, somebody bet on the bay. And then a lot of times I'll change keys for the dynamics of it. Wind and run all night, wind and run all day. Bet my money on a bobtail nag, somebody bet on the bay. Go down there with my hat caved in, doo-dah, doo-dah. Come back home with a pocket full of tin, oh, doo-dah day. Wind and run all night, wind and run all day. I bet my money on a bobtail nag, somebody bet on the bird. Okay, so you can make a lot of music with 4 little strings.
Yes, you can.
And this cost about, well, street price is $160. It's a very nice instrument. But you can get them for $80 off of Amazon. So price isn't, it's not a good excuse if you're going to do this. Then
You have to know how to read music, is that what you, or just
no, you just have to
tune?
You have to know how to tune it.
Yeah.
Okay, and that is the Snark tuner. You put it on here, and it's you push the button, and by the vibrations, it tells you what key what note you're playing, and so you tune it to the in this case it's D, G, B, E. So I just look at the little thing here. It says, oh, you got a D, G, B, E. So and it would be the same as the first 4 of that. So then then I go to the tenor guitar, which is a little bigger body. It's mellower. So if you go back in time to the late 1800s, early 1900s, a lot of people play the banjo, the 4-string banjo. What you see and hear today are almost all 5-string banjos. Bluegrass, folk music, country western. They're just like this, but they have a little short string on the upper side of it, and it's played totally different than that one. So here we have, so this is a tenor guitar. Captain lady, sing this song, doo-da. It's a little mellower, bigger body. Oh, doo-da-day. Wine to run all night, wine to run all day. I bet my money on a bobtail nag, somebody bet on the bay. Now, if I go to the banjo, same tuning, same chords, big difference.
So basically when you're playing, the only thing you're doing in your right hand is just strumming them all the strings?
Well, you can strum or you can pick them individually. And now I'm going to, excellent question. Let's back up a little. In the 1800s, 1900s, a lot of people played the banjo, four-string banjo, either the long neck four-string or the short neck four-string in orchestras. It was a rhythm instrument, and it was bright, and it would cut through the band sound. And then the banjo guy said, "Gee, I wish I could play the guitar sometimes." So they said they made a four-string guitar tuned exactly like that. So now he could play banjo or guitar and play it the same way. That's how that got going. So you'll hear there's two ways to play this: strum it or pick it with finger picks.
Yeah, I see that. God, if you don't look like Jimmy. Oh, my God. Well, that's the thing.
So all the guys you see playing banjo are playing five-string banjos, and they all have these. They all have these. You know, this is electric, but I don't need to turn up the electric. So what we have is the same thing as these, but listen to the difference. Now the banjo in the movie Deliverance is a five-string banjo. Same as this, but it's got that little short string on it, and it's tuned to a G chord. If you don't push any of the strings, you get a G chord. And that's typically what you hear played today. But I can't play those guys, so I play this. But half a mile, whoop, half a mile, half a mile. 1, 2, you know what I did? I turned my volume down. Usually I want to turn my volume up. Come on. About a half a mile from me, by an old hollow tree, they way down $1. Went down the bend, they came back again, a quart of that good old Mountain Dew. They call it that good old Mountain Dew, and them red reviews that are few. Hush up, mama, gonna give you a try. Good one. Well, let me tell you the story of a man named Charlie on his tragic and faithful day. He put 10 cents But, so those are the three instruments. And going back many years, a friend of mine, Dick Zastro, played guitar, and we went out and played in public. And one night he said, well, I think I'll play the banjo. I said, you don't know how to play a banjo? He said, you don't know the banjo secret. Well, the banjo secret is the plectrum banjo tuned like a guitar. That was the secret that he taught me, and then I played it better than he did, so I took it away from him. But that's where I learned the 4-string, the ability to play banjo. You can also strum a banjo. So I'm just using chord forms that I know that you get out of the book. If it says play a C chord, it'll show you where to play a C chord. That's what I do. So you don't have to read notes unless you want to. If you want to play the melody of the song. Which So if you wanted to play the melody from a written song, you have to read the notes. Or you know the melody and you can find it on the instrument. I do that most of the time. The key is, if you're singing, you have to put the chords in the key you're singing in. And so I use what's called a capo, this device, which allows you to play easy chords like C chords, and I can change the key if I'm singing in a different key, which I do in this book here. Can't find it when you need it. So here I'm playing G chords, but I'm actually singing in A flat by virtue of putting this on. You move this nut up one fret. So the chord I'm playing is really a G chord, but it sounds like an A flat because of where I put the clamp. When you're smiling, the whole world smiles with you. When you're laughing, the sun comes shining through. But when you're crying, these are real easy chords that you can get out of the baritone uke chord book. And it tells you where to put your fingers. When you're crying, bring on the rain, stop your sighing, be happy again, keep on smiling. When you're smiling, whole world smiles with you. You are my sunshine, my only sunshine. You make me happy when clouds are gray skies. Never know, dear, how much I love you. Don't take my sunshine away. So you move the capo to accommodate the key you really want to sing in, and yet you can use easy chords to get you there. this is written in the key of D, but I sing it in F. So I move it up to F. Daisy, Daisy, give me your answer due. I'm half crazy, all for the love of you. It won't be a stylish marriage, I can't afford a carriage. You'll look sweet upon the seat of a bicycle built for two. So I'm singing in the key of F, but playing chords in the key of D.
I didn't even keep singing a different chord. I just sing. Whatever comes out.
You never analyzed it, huh?
No.
So anyway, that's the three instruments, and they're virtually all played the same. And you use a baritone ukulele chord book and method book that shows you where the notes are. Anybody have any songs that I might know that you want to hear?
I just have one question, along with my brother's guitar, if there's a Mel Bay
Well, Mel Bay
with
publishes,
a
yeah,
CD.
they publish a lot of books for learning how to play and how to play the chords for all the different instruments. So they're between them and Hal Leonard, which is in Milwaukee or West Dallas, they're the worldwide leaders in music books.
Oh.
So yeah, give me that one. So it's fun to do sing along with these simple instruments. I've been working on the railroad all the livelong day. I've been working on the railroad to pass the time away. Can you hear the whistle blow? Rise up so early in the morning. Don't you hear the captain shouting? Dinah, blow your horn. Dinah, won't you blow? Dinah, won't you blow? Dinah, won't you blow your horn? Dinah, won't you blow? Dinah, won't you blow? Dinah, won't you blow your horn? Someone's in the kitchen with Dinah. Someone's in the kitchen, I know. Someone's in the kitchen with Dinah, strumming on the old banjo, singing fee-fi, fiddly-I-o, fee-fi, fiddly-I-o, fee-fi, fiddly-I-o, strumming on the old banjo. Anyway, people like to sing along when they know the tunes. I play modern jazz on a six string, which gets pretty complicated, but you know, that narrows your audience down quite a bit with that kind of music. And so when I play parties, I play a lot of variety like this. And
We're the Mitch Miller generation.
Ah,
Bing, 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 bing. Bouncing ball.
let's see, this land is your land, this land is my land. From California to the New York Island, from the Redwood Forest, Gulf Stream water, this land was made for you and me. As I was walking, river wide, saw above me, endless skyway, I saw below me, Golden Valley. This land was made for you and me. I roamed in rivers, followed my footsteps, the sparkling sand of our diamond deserts, and all around me, my voice was sounding. This land was made for you and me. This land was your land, this land was my land. California to the New York Island, the redwood forest, Gulf Stream water. This land was made for you and me. Wait till the sunshine, when the clouds go drifting by, we're gonna be so happy in LA. Don't you sigh. Down Lover Lane we'll wander, sweethearts you and I, will wait till the sun shines down my
That was a good one.
How long have you been playing? Since you were a kid?
Well, I started when I was 9, and I hated it because I had a bad guitar. I couldn't play it today if I had it. The action was very hard, so I quit. I can still hear Mother. We're paying for those lessons. Okay, Mom. So anyway, later on in my teens, I picked up a guitar and it played real easy. I thought, hey, there's a better way. And then I got serious about playing, and I took some classical guitar lessons to learn to play with my fingers. And, you know, it's been a long time. So I would say I got serious when I was 15, and that was 60 years ago. So, so I've been playing for 60 years, much of it professionally. My sister and I had a trio. She played piano, and I played guitar. And I played in a treehouse one time. It was a bicentennial party. And my bass player friend and I, we got there and said, well, where do we set up? The lady said, up in the treehouse. I said, you know, that's quite funny. She said, it's the only place we have for you. So I pushed Brad up over the edge, and he tore his pants wide open. And we had to leave the amps on the ground and put our cords away.
So you couldn't hear yourself.
Well, right. I mean, we did stuff like that over the years, but it's been fun. I mean, I've met some great other musicians. Donna's a musician, and she has sung with me. And
So do you play an instrument?
No,
She just-
it's too hard.
Too hard.
Oh, that was you see,
Yeah, well,
see?
Yeah.
Well,
Try
yeah.
to sing and play at the same time. I don't know how he does it.
Well, my son Randy's a great player, and he used to say, "How do you sing and play at the same time?" I said, "Have you tried it?" "Well, not yet, but now he can do it because he forced himself to do it."
Yeah.
And I don't know. It's just it comes if if you have that kind of rhythm.
Some people do have an ear for it. My dad was a
Yeah.
great player, and he learned just by ear.
Oh yeah,
Not guitar, a button accordion.
oh yeah,
Oh, wow.
Oh, could he play?
Wow.
And he just,
yeah. But some people can't read a note of music and they play
Well,
beautifully.
yeah.
They hear it, and I used to ask the old time players, "How do you know where to play and what to play?" You hear, you think it here, and it comes out your fingers. Oh, okay.
So we have, okay, so we have the wood drum, we have a guitar, and we
Yeah.
have a ukulele. I'd love to learn how to play, but I'm just so intimidated by it. I just feel like, you're doing all this and I'm thinking, oh, what's the best way to get started?
You're gonna play right now.
Oh,
yeah.
Perfect.
Here we go.
What a nice opening, huh?
Oh, I'm sorry, I said that.
Did you script her?
Well, this is the hands down the leader of the pack.
You got to
right?
do it over there so we film it.
Oh well.
No!
Oh, yeah.
No!
She really wants to be on
It
YouTube
will
now.
appear to be interesting.
Well, this is called a baritone.
Yeah.
Okay.